All right, so we talking to you about some stuff. All right, so what I'm doing, I'm doing. It's gonna be like maybe I'm gonna put this out in series and things like that. I'm putting together. But this is part one. I'm gonna do many interviews with people, many brothers and sisters. You the first sister, you know. The next one gonna be a brother, and I'm gonna be going back and forth. A sister then a brother, a sister then a brother, a sister then a brother. All right, so and I thank you for doing this. So the question I want to ask you, because now what I'm doing is the title of this whole thing is going to be Bantus are the real Jews. All right, Bantus are the real Jews. So but what I want to do, I want to ask you on this question on the flyer I gave you. Question number one: do you know that God's real name is Ahaya, Ashah, Ahaya, which in ancient Hebrew is I am that I am. That's I am that I am, and this would be his name forever. All right, so we're gonna go to I'm gonna go to Deuteronomy. Let me get my book out of here. This Bible. You can go to Deuteronomy. Exodus. Go to Exodus. Exodus chapter 3, verse 14. Read verse. Matter of fact, Start at verse 13. Read verse 13 through 14. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
God said unto Moses, I am that I am.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, Thus, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am has sent me unto you. And God said moreover to Moses, Thus shall
Mm-hmm.
your fathers, the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, has sent me unto you. This is the name of this is the this is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations.
Okay, so that's his name forever. That's his name forever.
Mhm.
And I like how you got me on the rooftop, but but nah, that's his name forever though. That's his name forever. His name is I am that I am. So the Bible say that's his name forever.
Mhm.
Um, so just want to get you some. How do you feel about that being God's name forever? What do you know about I am that I am being God's name?
Exactly what is written.
Exactly what is written.
Yeah.
Exactly what
When
is
he
written.
sent Moses,
Uh huh.
he gave out that name.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody came up with it. So
Okay.
I think he is who he is.
He is who he is.
Yes,
All right. All
he
right.
is.
All right. Cool. 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 Just want to put that out there. 'Cause it's important. Because in the times that he gave us his name when we came out of Egypt,
Mhm.
the same time his name will be revealed again on this earth, coming out of before Christ returns. All
Mhm.
right. So all right. So go to question number 8 on here. Question number 8.
Okay.
And can you read question number 8 for me? Can you read it for me?
Okay. How do you identify the children of Israel in the world today?
Okay. So all right. So how do we do that? So it tell you in Genesis 49 right here, and then it tell you in Deuteronomy 28.
Mhm.
So let's go to Deuteronomy 28. Go to Deuteronomy 28. I'm gonna take you down a path real quick. Take you down a path.
Okay.
All right. So Deuteronomy 28.
Mm-hmm.
Start at read verse 1 for me.
Verse 1 says, And it shall come to pass,
Mm-hmm.
if thou shalt hearken to observe and do all his commands,
Mm-hmm.
which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all the nations of the earth.
Okay. All right. So he said, "This is
This is
us."
a simple Bible.
A simple Bible. That's the King. Ain't no simple one,
Okay.
but that's the regular King James. It's not the ain't the it's not the old English King James one though. But I ain't got no other Bible with me.
Okay.
Sorry. But I And I know in Africa, y'all don't have a lot of King James Version Bibles out here. Y'all have like I've seen a lot of Good News Bibles out here, the Good News Bibles. But so verse 1 says that he will place us above all nations. He will place us above all nations. You know, all nations. And on top of that, he will actually he will bless us. He said he will bless us if we follow his commandments. You know. Now go to verse 15. Read verse 15. Now at a point in time we was blessed. Okay, during King David's time, during King Solomon's time, no other nations couldn't mess with us, couldn't mess with the children of Israel. And I'm saying us because that's who we are. We are the children of Israel. So very, very important. All right, so let's go to verse 15. Verse 15, read verse 15 for me.
But it shall come to pass,
Mm-hmm.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commands
Mm-hmm.
and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Mm-hmm. So he said, now if we don't follow his laws, statutes, and commandments which he gave us that day on that mountain, then what will happen is these curses will come upon us. Now go to curse, I think it's curse 40, read verse 45, read verse 45 to 46.
45
Mm-hmm.
says that, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of thy Lord, of the Lord thy God,
Mm-hmm.
to keep his commands and his statutes and
Okay,
commanded thee.
that's verse 45, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not following when it says thee, thou, thy.
Thou, it just means it's you,
Yeah,
thou.
but
Yeah,
don't follow. So I
Mhm.
am a bit lost a little.
It's okay.
Yeah. That's
Thou,
why I
thou
would
just
rather a
mean,
simpler English Bible.
yeah, I got that, but I ain't bring that with me. If you got your Bible in the
Can I
crib,
use the phone?
you can use your phone. Yeah,
Okay.
you can use your phone.
Sure.
All right, so
So it's okay. I
hmm
read again.
yeah,
Mm.
just read verse 45 again. Mm-hmm. Because I want you to understand this. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
sure.
You know,
So
I've been reading thou and thou for so long. I know what it means, but
never read
nobody
that.
speaks like that no more. Hold on, but y'all did with the Queen's English up here, so thou shouldn't be. Not listening, but
Okay, 45.
mm-hmm,
Moreover,
mm-hmm,
all these curses shall come unto you, and pursue and overtake you, until you are destroyed, because you did not obey the voice of the Lord your God, to keep his commands and his statutes that he commanded you.
mm-hmm,
46 says that, and they shall be upon you
mm-hmm,
for a sign and a wonder, and on your descendants forever.
mm-hmm. So he said these curses will follow you, and these curses will overtake you and take you over, and it would be a sign that would be on your descendants, on your children forever. So based off these signs in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Based off these signs only fit a demographic of people. They only fit a certain group of nationality of people. Okay, and by these curses alone, we know who the children of Israel is. All right, so now read verse 65, 65, and then well, not 67, I think. Now, yeah, 65 and then 68. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
65 says that, and among these nations you shall find no rest, nor shall, nor shall your soul, nor shall the sole of your foot have a resting place.
Mm-hmm.
But there the Lord will give you a trembling heart,
Mm-hmm.
failing eyes, and an anguish of soul.
Okay, that is. I'm sorry. Go to verse 64 though. But that's true. We don't have no resting place. We, you know, they call us the wandering Jews of Africa. That's what they call us. What they call the Bantus. The Bantu migration is a people that was migrating throughout Africa and populated Africa. But read verse 64.
Okay. Then the Lord will scatter. Then the Lord will scatter you among all peoples, from one end of the earth to the other, and there you shall serve other gods, while neither you nor your fathers shall have known wood and stone.
So we would get scattered throughout the whole earth, you know, and we would actually start serving other gods, neither our forefathers have not known, neither wood or stone. So we'll start dealing with the wood. That's modern day Islam, dealing with the Kahaba stone. You know, what I mean, I'm sorry. The wood is dealing with Christianity. Okay, it's dealing with Christianity, dealing with people walking around. You know, you go into these churches, you see wooden crosses everywhere. People have wooden crosses on their neck and things like that. We worshiping wood. When Christ is alive, he ain't died. He came back to life. Christ is alive. So why are we wearing the cross? Why are we supposed to carry our cross, not wear not wear a cross? But all right, so and the stone, is the Kahaba stone that the Muslims, you know, put a curtain around and worship around and things like that. But so what happened is these religions took us over. Okay, modern day Christianity took us over. Islam took us over. You know, and I say modern day Christianity because the Christianity that's here today is the Christianity that got started underneath Constant Emperor named Constantine. Okay, that Christianity has nothing to do with the Christians that we read in the Bible. All right, it's totally different doctrines. All right, so yeah, so okay, but I'm gonna get you to read this. Okay, out of the Ham. This is Ham. We're gonna read Ham. All right, so read Ham. I think you might go back a page. Go back a page. All right, you see Ham. Read the definition of Ham. Okay. Mhm.
Ham,
Mhm.
the youngest son of Noah,
Mhm.
born probably about 96 years before the flood,
Mhm. Mhm.
and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood.
Mhm.
He became the progenitor of the
He can't. Yeah, the progenitor.
okay, the progenitor
The
of,
progenitor. Mhm.
of the dark races,
Mhm.
not the Negroes,
Mhm.
but the Egyptians,
Uh huh.
Ethiopians, Libyans, Canaan, and the Canaanites.
So Ham is the father of the progenitor dark the dark races, but not the Negroes, but not the Negroes, but of the Egyptians, Ethiopia. You know, we know the Egyptians. You know, your Nubians and even your Niletes come the cousins to the Nubians and things like that. They come all they run a Nile Delta. Then you have your Ethiopians, your Cushites. We know we see a lot of Cushites out here. You know, and these Cushites, what do you do with these Cushites? These Cushites, the Ethiopians. You know, the Ethiopian. They're not Bantus, you know, and on top of that, Bantus are not Ethiopians, Bantus are not Egyptians, you know, not Nubians, we're not Niletes. So what are the Bantus? What are these Bantus? They are Negroes. So if Ham is the progenitor of these dark races, but not the Negroes, then who do the Bantus come? Where's the Bantus? You know, where do they lie at? Where do they stand at? All right, so this is the last thing I'm gonna just get you to do right here. Can you this is a book right here. This book is called the title of this is called, I'm gonna put this in this is Bantu Hebrew Israelites. Bantu Hebrew Israelites. And the Kikuyu wrote this. All right, he went and did some extensive research of his people, and he came to find out that the Bantu are in fact the children of Israel. All right, so I need you to read. Let me see. I read everything that you see highlighted right here. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Israelite God is invisible, and also is the Kikuyu God.
Mm-hmm.
Kikuyu God. And the Israelites are monotheistic.
Monotheism. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like the Kikuyu,
Mm-hmm.
during the Exodus, the presence of the Israelites Israelite God was manifested in a cloud by day and fire by night, and the Gikuyu God was manifested by the snow cap on the top of Mount Kenya, Kirinyaga.
So just showing the similarities of how when the Israelites left Egypt and how the Most High dealt with the Kikuyus, bringing them to the land of Kenya. Just showing the connection. But keep going.
The Israelites have a coming of age ceremony known as Ba or Bat Matzvah, while the Gikuyu have organized teachings to guide initiates into the new stage and responsibility known as Kerira. The Israelites circumcised their young boys at the age of 8 days, and the Gikuyu circumcised their years into adulthood.
So circumcision is something big that the Bantus do, you know, and it's something big that the Israelites did, you know, and circumcision when they do it, if I'm not mistaken, they have like a little celebration with it. Okay, so yeah, very similar. The circumcision and all that is very, very similar. Just doing the comparison between the Kikuyus and the Israelites. Okay, but that's it on that. And I appreciate you for your time. You're my first interviewer. I'm gonna be doing a lot of these. Most High willing, I'm gonna keep doing this and keep doing this. So I appreciate you and take this information to heed. And yeah. How do you feel? How do you feel about everything before we end it? How do you feel about? I know you just it's information. You're trying to grasp it all. But how do you feel about what we talked about?
It's quite profound. I'm gonna read more about it, but I feel it's very educating. I didn't know that the Bantus are the current Israelites.
Yeah, Bantus are the Hebrew Israelites. Bantus are the real Jews. And thank you for your time, man. And peace and shalom, everybody.